These are the ionic clusters of main group elements. These are ionic clusters of main group elements. Main group elements. Basically, in case of these compounds, there is no ligands. There are no ligands. So that's why we also call them as naked clusters. That's why they are also known as naked clusters. These compounds, they are also known as naked clusters. In order to determine their structure, we can apply Wade rule. Over here, we can also apply Wade's rule. So now how we can apply Wade's rule? On applying Wade's rule, if we get 4n plus 2, then the structure is closo. And if we'll get 4n plus 4, then the structure is nido. If we get 4n plus 6, then the structure is arachno. If we get 4n plus 8, then the structure is hypo. And if we get 4n plus 10, then the structure is clado. So we can determine structure whether it is closo, whether it is nido, arachno, hypo, clado by determining skeletal electrons. If we get the skeletal electrons, these are actually skeletal electrons. Skeletal electron pairs. Now from this, after determining the skeletal electron pairs, we can determine their structure. For example, let us take first compound, that's P4. We have to determine its structure. Now see, we have to determine total electron count in this case. Now see, we know that this phosphorus, it belongs to the group 15th of the periodic table. Phosphorus, it belongs to group 15th. So how many valence electrons are there for group 15th? In case of P block, valence electrons is equal to group number minus 10. Group number minus 10. So valence electrons of phosphorus, it's equal to group number is 15, 15 minus 10. So there are 5 valence electrons. But there are 4 phosphorus atoms. Therefore, total valence electrons, it is equal to total electrons, it's equal to 4 into 5. 4 phosphorus atoms, and each phosphorus has 5 electrons. Total electron count, it comes out to be 20. Apply 4n plus 4, that will be equal to 20. Now we'll prove this, which implies that 4 into n is the number of these case into 4 plus this 4, which I have utilized over here, plus this 4 is equal to 20. So basically you will get 4 into 4, 16 plus 4 is equal to 20. 20 is equal to 20. So basically in this case, what we have counted out, this comes out to be 4n plus 4. So whenever we get 4n plus 4 skeletal electrons, whenever we get 4n plus 4 total electron count, 4n plus 4, then the structure is nido. So this has nido structure. So P4 has nido structure. P4 has nido structure. This is skeletal electron count. If the skeletal electron count comes out to be 4n plus 4, then it's nido. Let us take other examples. Let us take example of SN 9 4 minus. This has been asked in CSIR NET exam. So SN 9 4 minus. Now in this case, first we will see the valence electrons. Since tin belongs to the group 14th element, so the valence electrons of tin is 4. So first we will determine the total number of electrons in this case. So you can see 4 is the valence electron, into there are 9 atoms, plus these 4 electrons have been gained, plus 4, this comes out to be 40. 4 9s are 36, plus 4 is equal to 40. So you can see over here 4n plus 4 is equal to 40. How? Because this 9 is the n. So 4 into 9 plus 4, we have added this 4 is equal to 40. So 40 is equal to 40. Basically this comes out to be 4n plus 4. So over here the skeletal electron count comes out to be 4n plus 4. Therefore it has nido structure. Therefore the structure is nido structure. This has been asked in the competitive exam, CSIR NET exam. Now let us take one more question, that is 10 SN9 2 minus. So in this case, again you will count the valence electrons, that's 4 into 9. 4 is the valence electrons of this 10. Since 2 electrons have been gained, plus 2. So this comes out to be 4 9s are 36, that's 38. So again you will apply 4n plus 2 is equal to 38. Or you can take it like this, 4n plus x is equal to 38. First you will determine x. So n is 9, 4 into 9, that is 36, plus x is equal to 38, isn't it? So x comes out to be 38 minus 36. X comes out to be 2. So over here, by applying this formula, so this becomes equal to 4n plus 2. So 4n plus 2 by 4n plus 2, we mean that the structure is closed. So this compound has a closed structure. This compound has a closed structure. Let us take certain more examples. Let us take example of Bi5 3 minus. So let us take this example Bi5 3 minus. Bi5 3 plus. So bismuth belongs to the group 15th element. Group 15th element means it has 5 valence electrons. So total electron count will be 5 bismuth atoms into valence electrons on each bismuth, that's 5. 3 electrons have been lost, minus 3. So this will come out to be 22. Again, you will apply the formula 4n plus x is equal to 22. N over here is 5. So 4 into 5 plus x is equal to 22. So 4 into 5 is 20. X is equal to 22 minus 20. So x is equal to 2. So actually this belongs to 4n plus 2. So 4n plus x means 4n plus 2. 4n plus 2 means it has a closed structure. So this compound again has a closed structure, isn't it? So this compound again has a closed structure. Let's take one more example. We'll take one more example. That is Bi4 2 minus. Bi4 2 minus. Again, in this case, it belongs to the group 15. It has 5 valence electrons. So total electron count will be 4 into 5. Since 2 electrons have been gained plus 2. So this comes out to be 22. So again, for n plus x is equal to 22. So over here, n is 4. So 4 into 4 plus x is equal to 22. So x will be equal to 22 minus 16. So x is equal to 6. Basically, in this case, the formula will be 4n plus 6. So whenever we have 4n plus 6 formula, whenever we have 4n plus 6, it's arachno. So this compound has a structure which is arachno structure. Questions have been asked. Let us take a question which has been asked on this. Let us take a question which has been asked on this. So question has been asked on this. This question has been asked in CSIR NET December 2016. It was a 4-mark question. CSIR NET December 2016. This was a 4-marker question. So 4-marker question has been asked. Addition of 2 electrons to the bismuth cluster. So we were given bismuth cluster Bi5. We were given bismuth cluster Bi5 3 plus. Addition of 2 electrons. If we add 2 electrons to it, so it will change into, if you add 2 electrons to it, what will it change into? If you add 2 electrons, it will change into Bi5 plus. Isn't it? 2 electrons will reduce these 2 charges. These out of these 3 charges, it will reduce. The addition of these electrons to bismuth 5, addition of 2 electrons to bismuth 5 changes its structure from. So we have to determine its original structure and the structure after addition of 2 electrons. So basically, if you determine structure over here, so this will be 4n, that is 5. So the valence electrons of the bismuth, we have seen it's 5. 5 into 5 is equal to 25. Plus 3 electrons have been lost. 3 electrons have been lost. This is positive charge. Positive charge means we have to subtract. Lost means subtract. Minus 3. So total electrons comes out to be 22. So you can apply 4n plus x is equal to 22. N over here is 5. 4 5s are 20. So x is equal to 2. So you can, the formula comes out to be 4n plus 2. 4n plus 2 means this has closed structure. After addition of 2 electrons, we have to determine structure. One here, you can determine total number of electrons. 5 into 5 is equal to 25. This 1 electron has been lost, that's minus 1. That is equal to 24. So you can see 4n plus x is equal to, 4n plus x is equal to total electrons, that's 24. So n over here is 5, 4 into 5 is 20. So x is equal to 24 minus 20, that's 4. So the structure becomes 4n plus 4. 4n plus 4 means nido. So the correct answer is closo and nido. So the correct option will be option number first, closo to nido. So the structure changes from closo to nido. I hope everyone has got this concept. Thanks for watching this lecture. In the next lecture, we'll study isolobal analogy. In the next lecture, we will discuss isolobal analogy.